Okay, brother, I think your name is Ronson, and I wanted to comment or make some. I would actually like to talk to you, honestly, because I like your approach. It seems like more like mine, which is an intellectual approach. I do have some questions that I would love to ask and find out where I can get corresponding information about some of the things that I may believe. Now, I encountered the Hebrew Israelites. I think it was 1988 when I first joined the military, and first time I went around to the East Coast, and I bought a book called Leviathan 666, and I believe it's connected to Dr. York's um, belief. But a lot of the things about the book and pictures and images rang true to me because I am a black man. But even the way that the book was written, or the way that I interpreted the information, um, didn't seem racist to me in any way. And even with the knowledge of being a black man and knowing that the black man is the original man and all these different things, doesn't make me hate anyone. That's part of the reasons why I had such a problem trying to get with any other religion, especially except Christianity. Christianity is the religion through nepotism that I'm in, and I do have beliefs, and I do believe in Jesus, but I wonder if that's just out of fear of not believing in Jesus, in a way. And then I have a concept of saying that the way that the cross is built and the way that Jesus was laid across the cross seems to be in the mid part of your body, which is where spiritually you would have to believe where your heart is, and something that you can't see but you know is there. And so spiritually you believe in something that you can't see but you know is there. And I know in the Bible it says God judges you by your heart because He's known you from before the time you were born, or your inception. So He knows who belongs to Him, whether we do or not. And also, from a Christian standpoint, anything that's done, good, bad, or indifferent, is still going to be the will of God, because those who participate in things that are evil will be punished, and those who observe that will learn a lesson from that, and either they will participate or they will reject what they see someone who's doing evil or good as doing, and that's still the will of God, and from a Christian aspect, to me. Um, but to get back on point, as I said, I encountered in 1988, and it's 2009 now, so it's been a long time. But a lot of the different things that I had in that book, because I lost it probably within about 3-4 years after I lost the book, and didn't complete the whole book either. It tended to be the story of my life, but that's something different. But a lot of the imagery related to me, a lot of what it said made sense. The Hebrew Israelites seemed to make sense to me. Now, with you, I'd agree. Some of the brothers don't necessarily have the best approach if they are trying to win you over to their religion. But by the same token, the truth is something that you can't deny. If what is said to you rings true, it's going to be true to you regardless. But universal truth seems to stand the test of time even more than your opinionated truth, or those forced on you or accepted by family members, or however it goes. Um, but being in a true quest to know um, the purpose of life, and the purpose that you were created to keep the evolution of life going, and that being that creator, that greatness that you came from, what parts of you will return to the essence of that, and what communication you will have with the information that you learned here while you're here in this testing ground or in this school, because we will return to the essence. This your solid mass, your body mass will return to the ground. The light, which is the spark inside of you, will return to the essence of the light and the spark. And that middle ground, which I call like the mucous membrane, that trying to hold everything together, it will return where it goes to. And it was, and the consciousness of all of those different things will share with its greater consciousness. Life is an experience. I wanted to say a great experience, but that's not necessarily the life that I've had. But it has been worth it, and I am hopeful that I am a good steward with what He gave me, which is the type of mind that I have to think, for the things that I hold that are important to me. And I'm hoping that there are things He sees as important. And I'm hoping that, because one concept of God is He's above good and evil. He just is. I think He wants us to be good and not dwell in the evil part. And I think that's why the books and the different things were created, to have us lean toward the good and not the evil, because the evil will necessarily destroy, and the good usually brings about life and truth and the good things of life. And I believe that's why He wants us to at least bend to His will to do good and to be good, or lean towards that. As I say, I believe I'm a product of the Eastern philosophy, or I'll say East Coast philosophy, since, as you can see, it's a rapping thing. Even though I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California, that's why I say I'm the product of East Coast philosophy and West Coast technology. And we in the middle. And I'm 40 years old, just like it took Moses to walk around 40 years in the desert. Even though he couldn't see the promised land, he had to get rid of those appendages that were so caught up in what was before, and that was new would be able to go to the promised land. And I feel like that now at 40 years old. I feel like everything I've learned, in a way, I'm ready to throw out. Can't throw it all out, because if you don't know the past, you'll be doomed to repeat it. However, what this world has taught me in my first 40 years is totally contradictory of what my spirit feels is right. Even talking to you on this forum, it's a form of television that's telling lies to your vision. And I reach out, and I'm reaching out because spiritually I do want to find people who are more on the quest that I am, the way that I am, like-minded individuals who truthfully want to get to the truth. Take the biases out, take the racism out, take the attitudes and practices out, and have meaningful dialogue to find if we can have an agreement that is true, because the truth is the main purpose of my existence. To me, is what is the actual truth. It's not for momentary glory or monetary glory while I'm here on this earth. It is to get to the kind of love that the Creator had in order for us to be willed into existence. Even with the knowledge